This is gonna be awesome. The biggest show in Enjoy Wrestling's history is coming to Stage AE this Sunday. The Runway and the Neon Blondes will be showing off their skills in the Pittsburgh ring after performing for fans all over the world.
Yeah, and the wrestling duo Calvin Couture and Tyler Klein, along with Danny Moe and Facade, are here with us in the studio ahead of their very big match. And I love all of the fashion right now that is happening.
You guys are bringing it for sure.
Yeah, and this is very intentional because Tyler, this is part of your act, right?
Yeah. That's Calvin Couture and I are known as the Runway, and we dress like we are on the runway all the time.
Yeah, Tyler, I was checking out your shoes right there. Those are pretty good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's so interesting. I remember being in high school and wrestling was always such a big thing. I can remember watching WWE as a kid with all of our friends, and then as we evolved, as we grew up, there were kids who had like wrestling rings in their backyard. Like, I mean, it really is, it's a cult following. It becomes like something to really be involved in. What is it like for all of you to be involved in this here in Pittsburgh?
I am one of those kids fully evolved, so I too am one of those in the backyard accumulating little things to build our ring and everything like that. So to be wrestling on a big stage like this, luckily not just nationwide, but here seeing a Pittsburgh company, you know, wrestling in one of the biggest venues here in Pittsburgh is pretty much
awesome.
the coolest.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, let's be real. Calvin and I were made for a venue like this, right?
I mean, the lights, flashing lights, everything, that's us.
But you guys are so put together. I don't know how you get yourself. You don't want to get any blood or guts or teeth
that's
on
why you
there,
cover it all in
right?
glitter. You cover it all in glitter. That's what we do.
Just wait till you see our looks on Sunday.
I can't wait for that. And speaking of Sunday, I mean, you guys have a big event coming up. How do you get prepared for this? Because you're going against some WWE wrestlers. I mean, that's big time.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Our biggest match yet. Really what we do to prepare, we make sure our tans look great. We make sure our outfits are on point. And we have a few surprises for everyone in the audience as well. So we're excited to premiere that.
Oh, yes.
And Danny, I'm sure maybe the tan is part of it too, but what else are you doing?
Yes, the tan is very well part of the
process.
Yes. Just making sure I eat enough. I don't eat particularly great, but as long as I'm eating enough, that is leading into the matches. And show day, I really make sure that my hair is on point. That's what I bring. I'm not
She does that.
I'm not a great makeup person. I put fake eyelashes on and I do my hair. My hair is
always
outside of my
point.
gear. My hair is
Well,
what
I have to say, you're rocking it. I love it. So talk a little bit about Enjoy Wrestling, because this is a company that really tries to promote diversity and inclusivity.
Enjoy is very, very good at not only having members of the LGBTQ community, but also different diversities all around. I think they're one of the promotions in the United States today that does it the best.
Yeah. It's really great to see. And we have it here in Pittsburgh, which is great. And do you guys see a lot of people coming out for this? I know we were just talking about an event in the South Side where there was a big wrestling match and people are drawn to it. Our producer Alante was there and he was, I think, taken aback a little bit by how many people are into wrestling here in our city.
Yeah, wrestling has definitely seen like a resurgence, you know.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people that had grown up seeing wrestling in the high school era, or
like
things
in
like
the
that.
90s and the 80s, yeah.
Again, like everything else in the 90s is cool again and in vogue. So much like that, it bounces back around. Everything's cyclical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool to see that everything is hip again, and wrestling being one of the coolest forms of art, you know.
Really
and it's wrestling, I mean, it's about technique. Of course, it's about the outfit, but it's also winning the crowd too, right?
Yes, it is.
And that's something that Enjoy does very well. They create a safe space for the members of the audience as well. And what's great with being a fan, even if you've never been to a wrestling show before, Enjoy is the perfect place to come and see it because there's so many characters, so many colors, all the lights.
Yeah, and Danny, I wanted to ask you this real quick. I heard that, have you wrestled before on Mount Everest? Is this true?
So it was on Kalapatar in the Mount Everest region.
Okay.
This happened on May 29th. I am now in the World Book of Records, London.
Wow.
Alongside Bagwati Unica, who I wrestled. And we have the highest elevation women's pro wrestling match at 5,644 meters.
What was that like, wrestling that high?
It was insane. I honestly didn't believe it was like real until like we were actually taking a private helicopter up and flying super high into like the mountains. It was breathtaking.
I mean, it was true what we said. You guys are world travelers. People can watch you all over the place. And you can also watch them right here in our backyard, too. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you.
Thank you so
you,
much.
guys.
We should start a wrestling team. We should be a
don't know what
tag team.
what would our
Yeah,
tag
you guys
team be
Think
called?
about it. I don't know.
Jump in the ring on Sunday.
Right.
Yeah, Sunday. I'd enjoy.
I mean,
You
as long as
guys
they
can
look better than us.
debut.
No. We won't upstage.
Tone it down a little bit. Tone it down.
You don't have to worry about that.
Again, we want to pass this along. Immaculate is this Sunday at Stage AE in downtown Pittsburgh. Doors open at 5 p.m. Tickets are still available online. We're going to have the link on our website at kdka.com/talkpittsburgh, and we'll be right back.